Okay, guys, welcome to part one of what if Goku was trained by the Spring Kai. Now, basically, if he was trained to become a Kaioshin, like the Spring Kai. Now, this what if would happen around when Goku died from the heart virus? No, when Goku died from Cell, when he sacrificed himself. During this time, I would say in this timeline, they would see how Goku would sacrifice himself to kill Cell and Frieza, Cell, and Raditz. And they thought, since I'm gonna say for this one, they wouldn't go for Gohan because I would say it's like a couple weeks, a month when this happens. So Gohan, I would say, is not training, and he's slowly becoming weaker. So they would go up to Goku. Right now I would say Goku would have Super Saiyan 2 during this month. He's training for a higher power. This is when the Spring Kai and Kibito would come up to him and say, "Oh, hello there. You must be the Saiyan known as Goku." And Goku would look at him and say, "Hi, yeah, I'm Goku." This would happen on King Kai's planet. And King Kai would be like, "Goku, bow down to them." And Goku's asking why. That is the Spring Kai, a higher up than me. Goku really wouldn't bow, and they would ask Goku if he would like to come and train. Now, the reason why they're letting him train is because they want him to kill Buu when the time happens. They would take Goku and start training him. I would say during the training, since he still is dead, he would unlock Super Saiyan 3, but it's his body. The only reason why he can use it in the other world is, like I was saying, in canon, his dead body is more durable than his living body. So Goku would train on Master Super Saiyan 3. He would train with Spring Kai. He would try to pull out the sword. And I would say he would go into Super Saiyan, try to pull it out. Now, since he is dead, I would say that he would go into Super Kaioken to try to pull it out. I'll say Super Kaioken, Super Saiyan Kaioken, Super Saiyan 2 Kaioken. The reason why he could do this is because he's dead. He would pull out the Sea Sword, power back down to normal, and he would start training with it. He would try to cut trees, etc. He would basically do what Gohan did and break the Sea Sword. Now, during this, old Kai would, be freed. Now Goku is wearing the gi of the Spring Kai. He's training under it. Now, during this time, Goku has basically become good friends with Kibito and Shin. And, there's another reason why they're training him. Just, Goku could be the next, God of Creation. That's what they are. They want him to be the next God of Creation. Goku doesn't know this, though. He would train, and I would say Old Kai would go. At first, Goku would, say no. But I would say that Old Kai knows that Buu is, coming. Buu is, going to be released soon. So while Goku is sleeping, he would unlock his potential without him knowing. And so Goku would look like this. He would have his Super Saiyan hair, but right now he's wearing the Kai gi. Now, he has unlocked the ability to heal others. Like, in the Dragon Ball Super manga, when future Trunks trained with the Spring Kai, he unlocked healing powers, basically abilities to heal people, like Spring Kai. Now, he also learned the Kai from him. He would learn the Kai, like I would say he would only use the Kai Kai for it, teleport to planet, and he would use instant transmission just to teleport to someone. But he would do that, and he would train now. During the time he would eventually become, his training would be done. So what I mean by this is he would be. No, I would say that he would wait. They're going to do a final test. Now, Goku doesn't know this, but if Goku can kill Majin Buu, Super Kai's going to basically change the, switch places, basically. The bot slash linked, so if Goku beats him, Super Kai would put the Tara on him, and they would swap, basically. Goku would basically, it's kind of like what Piccolo does to, what he does to Kami. He would absorb him, basically, so it would switch the link to Goku and Beerus. But Goku would, yeah. Sorry. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Whenever I get to the tournament power, he's still going to participate. Just because the Supreme Kai is a deity. Goku would become a deity. I can't say like an immortal. But he still is immortal. So I'm just going to say that. And if anyway, they would let Goku. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Goku's going to have that connection with Zeno. Or Zenny. And Zenny would want Goku to participate. So even if you say he's not immortal, he's still going to participate. Because Zenny wants to see him fight. So I'm going to continue. Hey. That was my dog, sorry. Goku would start training. Now, this is the day that he would come back to life. Now, he would put on his normal clothes. Now, during this time, he did learn that what Old Kai did. Now, Old Kai would give him the Patara. No, I'm going to say not right now. Not right now. He won't give him the Pataras now. But he would explain to him about the Patara earrings. Now, during the time, Goku did learn the fusion dance from the Metal Marines. Now, Goku right now, his healing is basically mastered. He has mastered the healing ability. So, instead of him, I would say before he would only heal him halfway. Now, he could basically heal anyone to full strength. So, if, like, say, Frieza shot Death Beam through Gohan, through his heart, Goku was able to heal it instantly. Not instantly, but like it would take a couple of seconds. Goku would go now. Right now, they would see that Goku his power has. Right now, I would say this Goku is as strong as Ultimate. A little weaker than Ultimate Gohan, but still around Ultimate Gohan. And his ultimates, his power. So Goku would go, and they would do the tournament. Now, he would introduce him to his friends, Shin and Kibito Kai. They would go and enter the tournament. I would say everything, I think it's the only one Goku has fought in the tournament, if I can remember, would be Vegeta. Well, about to be, I can't remember, but I'll also say, up until where they go into fight Babidi, everything in canon's the same. The Gohan would still go into Super Saiyan 2 and get his energy drained. They would go into Babidi's lair. Now, Dabur is about to spit on Goku when I would say Kibito, since Kibito and Shin have a strong bond. Now, since Kibito knows of Goku going to become the next god of creation, he would push Goku out the way and get spit on and would turn to stone. For plot, I'm gonna say from canon, I would say he was there. So instead of Krillin, I would say and Piccolo and Kibito is turned to stone. Goku would get angry and saying, is this permanent, Shin? No, Goku. All you have to do is kill Deborah, and the effects of his demon, the demon spit, will go back to normal. And Goku says, okay, alright, let's go. Goku would go on the ship. He would get ready to I would say that up in the canon, he would fight. Not Pui, Yakon. Now Goku would go into a Super Saiyan. I would say about up into canon, he would he would be stronger. So I would say his Super Saiyan is almost about to make Yakon explode with energy. Goku would start powering up more. And eventually it would basically hurt him, basically. Blow him up. Now, Gohan, it's the same Gohan would go and fight. Deborah. No, this time I would say Goku would. Now, Goku wouldn't be messing around. Now, Vegeta would still get angry because Gohan and Goku would start arguing because Goku wants to get revenge. But also, Gohan wants to get revenge for Fidel. So, I would say that Goku would let him finish him off, but he's going to fight him. And Gohan would... No, I'm going to say he would let Gohan fight him. For plot. Gohan would get there and go into Super Saiyan 2, fight Deborah. The same in canon, he's struggling because of, not training. So Vegeta would still get angry and eventually get controlled by Babidi. Now, Gohan would still kill still kill Deborah. Well, not exactly. I would say during this time, that Gohan's struggling. Goku would go into Super Saiyan and kill Deborah. Since, Gohan's struggling. Now, Vegeta would still go into Majin Vegeta. They would teleport him to the area, basically, where Goku and Vegeta could fight. Now, this part isn't staying in canon as well because of Goku's pride. He knows Vegeta. He wants to hold back to not shatter Vegeta's pride, so he would still be in his Super Saiyan 2 form. He's heavily holding back, suppressing himself. Now this time we're gonna skip forward a little more because the same as in canon, up until where Goku would fight Buu. Now, Goku would want to test the waters. So first, he would power up into Super Saiyan 3, to see how strong Buu is. Now, right now, let's say Goku did have training, but still, it's the same as in canon, because he's in the living world. So, Goku would go and fight Buu. And I would say that, like Goku said, he could probably kill Buu. Goku would still have to buy time because Trunks is basically staring. He would turn to him and say, "Go!" And Trunks is like, "Okay." Goku would power back down and go into his ultimate form. And you would say, "Let's play Buu." He would fight Buu. Now, I would say this Goku's heavily beaten Buu. He still ain't going to kill Buu, but still. The reason why is this, like again, he wants the next generation to take over. But he would just be demolishing Buu. He would just be beating him. Goku would just be playing with them. Now, Trunks would go and get the Dragon radar, and Goku would power back down into his base form and says, "That was a fun fight, Boo. Boo, happy. Boo, you made Boo happy. Let's fight again. Let's keep fighting." Goku would say, "I'm sorry, but I don't have time to play." He would instant transmission away. And I would say that he would have... Well, technically, I'm going to say the same in Canada, but like right now, he's heavily drained. So they would want Goku to show... Gotenks would want Goku to show Super Saiyan 3 to him. Since, Trunks didn't get to witness the ultimate form. Goku would go into Super Saiyan 3 for a split second and then power back down because of how much he drained. He drained his time limit, his day. He would say goodbye like in canon, and now Vegeta is probably more angry because he has 2 new forms. How much is this going for? 16 minutes? I'll continue. I would say Gohan would not be saved in this one. Well, he would be, but he wouldn't really be training on the Kai's planet. They would just hide there and let Gohan rest. I would say in this timeline, maybe... I would say Gohan would still get his ultimate form, but just not training with the Z-Sword. Now, Goku would heal Gohan. Gohan would wake up and says, "Dad." Now, Goku would explain that Elder Kai owes him a favor, and he's going to unlock your potential. Like this form, Gohan. He would power up into his ultimate form. He's going to teach you this ability, so you can, if Gotenks fails, at least you'll have a chance to hold him back. Alright, Dad. So, Gohan would still get his potential unlocked. Gotenks, now Buu would somewhat be angry. No, but he'll be calm somewhat. Buu would, Super Buu would ask, "Where is the strong man with spiky hair?" Now, this is Super Buu. Piccolo explained to him that he left. Buu would somewhat pitch a fit and say, "Buu want to fight him or that strong opponent." And now they would have a couple of minutes. I would say a couple minutes out there would be about 3 minutes to about 10 minutes. They would have it in the Hotbox time chamber. Buu would fight Gotenks. Now. He would go into Super Saiyan slowly, because I believe in canon he actually went Super Saiyan 2 then 3. So Gotenks would go Super Saiyan 2 and then slowly go 3, and he would fight Buu. Now, he would fight Buu. I would say that happens up in the canon where Gohan fights him. Gohan would fight him. Buu would eventually, right now, Gohan, I would say healing, he would be a slightly stronger than his canon self when he fought Buu tanks. But he would, Buu would absorb. He would absorb Go tanks and Piccolo, like in canon. Give me just a second, guys. Sorry. He would go into his Buu tanks form. Now Gohan, he's less struggling, but he's still struggling. How I say this? He's less having problems because of his little Zenkai boost. But still, Buu tanks is overpowering him. Give me just a minute. Now, in this part, I would say that Goku, would have to come back, and he would have to basically to defeat Buu, Old Kai's about to give up his life to Goku. Let me just take time real quick, sorry. But instead, Supreme Kai would... No, I would say that Kibito would still fuse with Shin. So Shin would explain that he's going to give up his life for him. Now, Goku would ask why. Now, Goku would have to... He was about to give up... Kibito Kai's about to give up his life, but Old Kai would know that Goku needs a mentor, Kibito, so he would still give up his life in canon. Goku would go there. He would... I would say... Sorry, I just had a brain... My brain just farted. I just had a brain... My brain just crashed. Okay. Goku would get there. He would, instead of powering into Super Saiyan 3, he would go into his ultimate form, use the destructive disc, and cut Buu in half. And his base form, like Kid and Goku, would power up into his ultimate state. Now, Buu would see he's about to get defeated. Goku would, just in case, because, like, right now, they're both, because, like, in power... I don't get that. Dragon Ball, even if two of the same opponents, like, look at Goku and Piccolo against Raditz. They still couldn't beat Raditz. That does not make sense, but still. For this one, I'll just say that they can't beat him together. Buu would go and absorb Gohan and one more person than the canon, since this Goku is far stronger than his canon self as a Super Saiyan 3. He would absorb, even if it's a slight increase in power, he would also absorb Tien, Shenhan. Goku would be traumatized. He would get the Pataras, and I would say this Goku would probably wouldn't be able to beat that Gohan with Gotenks, Piccolo, Gohan, and Tien. Even if it's a slight increase in power from Tien. Kibito would tell him, Kibito Kai would explain that Vegeta is coming. Just hold him off. Goku would lose his ultimate state. Now, for plot, I would say that he would go into Kaioken. It would drain his stamina really bad. Because, like, it's explained that the ultimate form is basically just your base form, kind of. So Goku would go Kaioken, and we'd say, Kamehameha times 4! And would blast Buu back. He would still regenerate. Goku would have to get away. So basically what he's doing is, it's kind of like what Goku did with his feet. Against Piccolo, he would use his feet and use Kamehameha times 4, against Feet Edition, blast him back, and they would fuse into Vegeta. Now, this time, he would Vegeta would be mad because of Goku hiding Super Saiyan 3 and that other transformation. Goku would explain that one, Super Saiyan 3, he would drain his stamina because it's not mastered. And the second one, the other form, he didn't even want it. He was given it by the Old Kai. So, Goku and Vegeta would still fuse into Vegeta. Now, this timeline, I would say Vegeta's base form would be far stronger than Buu. Because of Goku training with the Kais. Plus, with the Z-Sword. Because, like, the Z-Sword would give you basically more power when you use it. Vegeta would be, I would say, as strong as a Super Vegeta state. But he would still go into Super Vegeta form. Now, I would say he would go into his ultimate form. in this timeline, and Buu would be be basically a toy to Vegeta, and Vegeta would be like a baby trying to break it. Just man, guys, checking that. Okay, he would basically just play with Buu, about to destroy him each time. Now this Buu would try to use that Kamehame, the Super Ghost Buu attack, Super Ghost Kamikaze. Vegeta would use the Kai Kai and basically go behind him. Now they would go after him. Basically, they would go after him. Goku would use Kai at the minute. Basically, they're coming in front of him. Kai, and it would actually hit Buu, and Buu's like, "You stupid ghost. Kamikaze attack. I'll just absorb you instead." And they would absorb Vegeta. Vegeta would split. Oh, no, I would say that Goku would I forgot to say this. He was given his own Batara earrings because, as a gift, basically. What he doesn't know is he's going to become like Kaioshin. Well, somewhat. He wants to be trained, basically. Goku and Vegeta would go, and instead of Goku going in Super Saiyan 2, he would just stay in his ultimate form. Because it's basically less draining, I would say. He was going to his ultimate form against Gohan. He would fight him, beat the fake copy. Now, he would go back to his base, and this part would happen differently when Goku's about to cut out the others. Gohan from the Akun. Instead of going Super Saiyan 2, he would go into his ultimate form and blast the little basically the Buu inside of himself. He would use a type of key spear, kind of like Vegeta, and blast everyone free, even the good Buu. They would escape, and Buu would turn into a kid. And Super Buu would turn into Kid Buu. Now, in this timeline, I would say Goku would grab, because Buu's still going to destroy the planet, even if Goku was to blast to his hand, the blast would still hit the Earth. Goku would use Kai, grab Vegeta, Dende, Mr. Satan, the dog, and I would say he would he's just grabbing random people. Basically, he would grab Trunks by accident. Vegeta would grab Trunks, and they would go. Now, Goten and Gohan would still die with the planet. Trunks is there, but he ain't gonna be much help. They would get there. Now, they would have time. Goku would start healing himself, Vegeta, Trunks, Mr. Satan, no, not Majin Buu, but, I forgot to say this, Majin Buu wasn't released out of the body. But, instead of Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Kid Buu, Goku would go in his ultimate form, and basically, I would say that Goku would be demolishing him. The only problem he would have is because Buu he's regenerating. Goku would basically destroy everything but a piece of his atom, and he would keep coming back. So, that's the only problem they're having. So, in this timeline, Goku would use the Super Spirit Bomb, but instead of just Vegeta going by himself, Trunks would help him. He would go into Super Saiyan, while Vegeta would go into Super Saiyan 2 and help Goku. When Goku throws the Spirit Bomb, I'm going to say he would go into his ultimate state and would say the same stuff in canon, wish you were a good person someday, and kill him. Now, after that, Goku, after Kibito and Old Kai celebrating, Kibito Kai would say that he truly is worthy of becoming the next god of creation. So, Goku would get done, I would say, because he still is brought back to life. Now, they would have a couple of weeks to celebrate and bring everyone back. Now, during this time, Kibito instantly went and tried to go find the Super Dragon Balls to separate himself with Kibito. Kibito Kai. They would do that, and they would call Goku to come back to the planet. Goku would do so, and Goku would basically... His training, he would know something. He would know a little bit of the God of Creation. Shin would ask Goku to put his hand on him, kind of like what Piccolo did to Nail and Kami. He would put his hand on him, and basically Kibito would merge into Goku, and Goku would get a slight boost in his power, plus the link between Shin and Beerus would now be Goku and Beerus. I'm gonna end this part here, but now it's the journey of Goku trying to master Super Saiyan 3 slightly. Now Goku is now a half deity. Right now he hasn't basically, right now he explained to Kibito that he's going to go back to his home and celebrate a little bit. Now Goku would still know the knowledge of that Lord Beerus is still here. Lord Beerus will be coming. He now knows that he is the new God of Creation, so he's gonna go home and spend time with his family a little bit. Then train a little, to basically get used to his God abilities. So right now he doesn't even have Rose, because that is technically a deity Super Saiyan form. He does not have that form yet. Now, I know it's right now, since he doesn't have the form, hasn't trained much with Kibito, because Kibito understands that he needs to go and train by himself for a little bit, be with his family. So Goku hasn't had any training to unlock the Super Saiyan Rose state. Now, during this time, I'm going to pause it here, but we would begin with Beerus going to Goku and King Kai's place to train. I'm going to leave this here.